Welcome back to Wrestling Renaissance.
Jenkins.
My name is TJ Leo.
And my name is Colt2K.
And this is the NXT Deadline Results Reaction Review episode. NXT Deadline was this past weekend, and it was a show. Let's see if I can remember the rigmarole, which I still don't have up on my screen, and it's still not a thing. If you've never watched the show before, yep,
there you go.
If you've never watched the show before every WWE and NXT PLE, sometimes TNA, and AEW pay-per-view, we talk about the build-up to the shows, give our predictions, and then on subsequent shows like this one, we do something. There's three things we do. We talk about the matches, we review the results, we rate them on the Co-op Entertainment Review scale of 1 to 10, something along those lines. We'll get back to the official rigmarole at some point in the future when I have a third monitor. When I have a
you got your mind
prompter.
too much on Nia Jax right now.
Yeah, you guys just won't let it go. She's
Nope.
She's in the frontal lobe.
She's always there. She's always there in your mind.
Yep, unfortunately. All right, let me put my belt down and let's talk about NXT Deadline. High-level thoughts. High-level thoughts about the show. No match specifics. What are we thinking?
Crowd was good. I like the arena. They were in San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
Crowd was up for it. A lot of different stuff going on. I do like the 5-match card for NXT.
Me too.
It's like a good 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time.
Yeah, it doesn't overstay its welcome.
And it's not short enough. It's the right amount of time. It's a good mix. They still have, even though there weren't really ad breaks, at least on Peacock in the United States, there weren't really ad breaks, but there was still a good amount of time in between matches.
Shitload.
With vignettes and backstage stuff. There was still a lot of time between matches.
Way too much stuff. Yeah.
I think about 15 minutes between matches. So that's crazy. That was kind of a...
You need 7 to 10. That's the range they should be looking at. 7 to 10 minutes. Probably closer to 7, in all honesty. We talk about it often where WWE and AEW seem to be on opposite ends of the spectrum, and we need to kind of find a way to get into the middle, and neither company is moving towards that goal. So it sucks, but it is what it is. I still love the logo. I love the lighting. I love that blue and red kind of weird hue that they put over the show. It was pretty cool. One
thing I did notice was that they said NXT Deadline up in the right corner, upper right corner. It was NXT Deadline instead of just Deadline or WWE Deadline.
Although if you go on the website, it does say WWE Deadline still. So I don't know if I can.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, and I think if when I was watching on Netflix, it was NXT Deadline. So they don't seem to know what the fuck they're doing on that front. It's all over the place. It should be. Why they just don't call it WWE NXT Deadline is beyond me.
Yeah,
just do both. It's fine. You're not going to confuse anybody.
Yep.
But yeah, overall, it was a show. I'm very interested to see where the ratings come into play. Because I have some thoughts. But we'll get to that. I kind of want to just get into it because there's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack.
Let's do it. It was a good show.
It was a show. It was a show. All right, we kick things off with what I'm surprised was not the main event, but here it is. The NXT Championship. Ricky Saints defending against Obafemi in their second outing. Let's do our rating. If I can get the marker. Look at this. What the heck? What is
You
happening?
got to get some muscle there, TJ.
There we go. I've been working out recently, so maybe I'm just tired from working out. Maybe that's what it is. All right. Uh-oh. The marker might be drying up. Might have to get a new one. All right, I'm ready.
I am too.
3, 2, 1. Oh, right off the hop. We are in sync. That's a crisp 6. That's a very crisp 6. Do you have cage matches rating for it? Do they rate NXT?
Yeah, cage match rating was 7.77.
Okay. Bleacher Report. Let's go over to Bleacher Report. Bleacher Report gave it a B, which is definitely higher than what we gave it.
Yeah.
I say every week that I'm gonna find a way to convert their review scale and our scale, and I keep forgetting to do it. Somebody remind me to do that after the show. All right, so
do that after the show.
Remind me after the show. Notable moments and takeaways. The way Saints kept trying to apply an armbar and Obafemi kept overpowering him to counter it was a good sequence. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Booker T needs to learn to stop talking over his commentary partners. Vic Joseph was in the middle of a sentence when Booker yelled, "Oh yeah!" to react to something Obafemi did. I mean, you know my opinion on Booker T.
You love him.
My ears bleed. He just takes away from the product for me. I can handle him once in a blue moon, but now that I'm watching NXT consistently, I can't stand the guy. I'm sorry. Good dude. Crappy on commentary.
He's kind of gotten on my nerves lately.
Yeah. Probably in part to me pointing out his flaws, but you know what he reminds me of? So when we moved from the Vince era,
that annoying wife that won't shut up.
I know he's worse than that for me.
I don't know.
Where's that disclaimer?
Where's that expressed by the hosts? Views expressed by the hosts of Wrestling Wrenaissance do not necessarily reflect the views of Co-op Entertainment.
Yeah, I got to get that pop up. So when we moved from Vince era to Triple H era, the commentary team improved so drastically because they were no longer being fed this canned nonsense from Vince all the time, right? They were able to do their own thing.
Oh yeah,
dog. Booker T feels like a remnant of the Vince era. That's what he feels like. He feels like he's being told by Vince to be that outrageous. Whereas when I hear Booker T talk when he's normal, when he's not kayfabe talking, he sounds like a really intelligent human being.
Yeah, he does.
Like just talk normal, dude. That's all you got to do, you know? Drives me nuts. So yeah, I agree with Bleacher Report on that one. Obafemi was showing a couple of heel tendencies. He wasn't cheating, but he was showboating more than he normally does. I didn't really notice anything too off the cuff.
Yeah, I didn't really notice anything either. That was abnormal form.
Yeah. So I don't know what they were picking up on, but maybe. Who knows? And Ricky Saints using a Hurricane Rana was a nice surprise. So while I do think this was better than their first outing, I still don't think these two have great chemistry together.
No, I thought the exact same thing. They just don't mix well for some reason. I don't know if it's the size difference.
Could be style
just
difference.
That Ricky's so small that it just doesn't look right aesthetically.
Doesn't click
with the two.
No. And maybe it has to do with you look at Obafemi as a Roman Reigns type, and then you look at Ricky Saints and he's not built enough yet to look at him and go, oh, he's a serious contender. You know what I mean? He still doesn't feel that way. And he's only been champ for 2 months. He had, one defense?
If that, I think. Yeah, maybe one. Maybe two.
2 if you count this one. Obafemi won clean with a fall from grace. And kind of a shocker.
Second fall from grace.
Yeah, he kicked out of the first one, right?
I mean, especially when on SmackDown, the two of them were in Nick Aldis's office, and it was said that the winner of this match would face Cody at Saturday Night's Main Event next Saturday.
Yeah, I was like, surely Ricky Saints is going to win that. They're not going to spoil Oba's quote main roster debut like that, are they? Apparently they are.
Right. Yeah. Apparently they are going to showcase him on Saturday. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love it. I love me some Obafemi, but I for sure thought it was going to be Ricky after that on Friday.
The only way I would be happy with this is if Oba wins, which
me too.
We'll get into that. Spoilers for prediction episode, but I do think he will. But we'll see.
I mean, you could take a note on that. What's your prediction on that? All right.
I have my reasons, but I will share them at a later date.
Next Friday at noon, you'll tell me.
Well, this goes up on Friday at noon too, technically. So within an hour of this posting, you will know. So it was fine. The shock ending was surprising, but also kind of like, oh, that's kind of shitty for Ricky. Like, what does he do now? Are they going to have a rubber match or not? Because it doesn't seem like it, because the winner of the Iron Survivor match is supposed to face the champion at the next PLE. So it's like, I guess,
at New Year's Eve.
Yeah, so I guess he's not getting a rematch.
Are they saying Ricky's ready to go up to SmackDown or Raw?
Maybe. I don't know. It feels a little. This just felt weird. Like I don't know where they're going with this. Feels a little strange. Unless there was a thought process of they pulled the trigger on Ricky and they went, "Fuck, we did it too early," and so they're trying to reverse course here. It's my only other thought, but I don't know. I genuinely have no idea what happened here. It just feels weird. So wasn't super impressed here. What was our expectation level for this?
Expectation on this was 7s.
Yeah, so it underperformed. I would say.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, not by a massive amount,
like I said,
but it did.
They just don't seem to click. They just don't seem to click too well together.
No.
I think it's a size difference more than anything.
Yeah, it could be. But I mean, you get like Rey Mysterio versus Big Show, and those matches were super entertaining. But they were also more gimmicky, I think, because of the limitations of Big Show. So, yeah, it's tough.
I mean, and Oba's only been in, 3 years?
Yeah.
Or so.
Yeah.
4 years at the most.
All right. Not expectations. Predictions. How'd we do?
So predictions. We both kind of thought it was sort of a foregone conclusion that Ricky was going to win. So we both start off shooting blanks. Just like Sim 31, we shoot blanks.
Oh, damn. The shade being thrown. The shade. What was the bonus question for this one? I don't remember.
Bonus question. They referenced it a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
It took 4 DDTs to take out Oba the first time. How many spinning DDTs was Ricky going to hit this time? Remember?
I do not remember how many he hit. No.
He hit one outside on the steps.
Okay.
And then he hit one inside afterwards, the second one, which resulted in the last 2 count for Ricky. So he hit 2.
Okay.
We both. No, you said 1.
Yeah.
I said 3.
Wow. Right around the number.
So we both split it.
Interesting.
So we both shit the bed on the first match.
Damn. Not off to a good start.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on to the next match and see how we did here. Next up was the Iron Survivor Women's Challenge, which was Sol Ruka, Kalani Jordan, Kendall Gray, Lola Vice, and Jordan Grace. Let's do our rating. Yeah, I think my marker's running out. All right, I'm good.
Back. All right.
3, 2, 1. Wow. So
I can't see yours.
There we go.
That's a 7?
Yeah, that's 7.
All right. You 7, me 9.
Yep. Cage match. What'd they give it?
Cage match gave that a big fat 9.08.
Wow. Good Lord.
Off 110 votes.
All right. Interesting. Bleacher Report gave it a B as well. As the first match. Which is interesting.
So right between me and you.
Yeah. Notable moments and observations. It's great that Jordan has found more confidence in her character, but she still doesn't feel right as a heel for some reason. She seems better suited to being a babyface. I don't know if I agree with that. I think she's doing okay.
Doesn't really feel like a heel.
She's kind of a tweener. But she does heel things.
Oh, yeah. She's definitely a tweener.
Yeah. She's all right. Kendall Gray does so many little things that make it clear she is miles ahead of many of her peers in the developmental system. WWE would be wise to invest in her because she could end up being a top star on the main roster if she keeps progressing at this rate.
100%.
Yeah, she shined in this match for sure, and we'll get into that. But yeah, I would agree with a caveat, with a small caveat. The submission Grace used looked incredibly painful. I don't remember what that one was. Do you remember what that one was?
I don't remember what that one was.
I don't remember a submission. No. The timer for when Sol Ruka would enter the match was off by about 40 seconds somehow. I mean, they're always off. They're not perfect, you know. Oh no, it wasn't.
I mean,
they showed the timer the whole time.
Yeah, they showed the timer the whole time in this match.
I don't think it was off by 40
now
seconds.
I know,
was it? No,
I don't remember. I do remember they first said that the 90 seconds for the penalty box or whatever was going to start when they entered the penalty box.
But they didn't do that.
But that didn't happen.
No. As soon as they got pinned, it basically started sometimes.
Yeah.
And then other times they went into the box and it got they were clearly watching the the pinpoints in the match, and we're going like, okay, now we're supposed to do it. It had nothing to do with certain. It was a timing thing. Jordan Grace attacked Ruka's knee before she got into the ring. It led to trainers helping her to the back, but she eventually came back and got 2 pins immediately.
I thought that was Kalani that did that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Kalani, not Jordan Grace. Bleacher Report needs to take better notes. My notes were way better than this. I just use this because I'm lazy.
Yes.
Not because I'm lazy, honestly. It's because I want to enjoy the show and not write notes while I'm watching. And then Sol Ruka doing a kip up with one leg was damn impressive. Yes, it was. That was crazy.
Yeah, she did that Tuesday too.
I would be careful with how often you do that, though, Sol Ruka. That's an injury waiting to happen. You can really fuck up your knee. by doing that.
Yeah, she's putting a lot of pressure on her knees with a lot of moves that she does.
Yeah, be careful, so
especially when she's already had one torn ACL.
Yeah, stay healthy, man. Stay healthy.
Yeah.
So this match was good. You apparently liked it a lot more than I did. So I have I don't think I have the entrance, but I have the pins listed here.
I got the pins too.
Yeah. So, Kelani Jordan and Kendall Grace started. And they had some good action in the ring before the third entrant came out, which was Jordan Grace, I believe.
Yep,
and
it was.
And then it was Lola Vice, and then Sol Ruca last. So Kendall Gray got the first pin on Jordan before the next contestant or opponent even came out, which was crazy.
Right as the 5 minutes
kind of expired. Yeah.
And that happened in the men's match too later on. We'll talk about.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Jordan then pinned Gray. Vice then pinned Gray.
No. I had Kendall pin Kalani. Then Kalani pinned Kendall. Lola pinned Kendall.
Yeah.
Kendall pinned Jordan. Jordan pinned Kalani. And then after that was when Sol came out. And finally came out.
Right, when she returned. Yeah.
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 And she got 2 right off the bat.
So the idea basically was that everyone kind of stayed neck and neck the whole match. It was like no one got more than 1 point ahead the whole match. Which was a cool concept because they haven't really done that before. There was usually just kind of like a mix of someone didn't get any and then someone's up to 3. It was very different from what they normally do, which I really appreciated. I thought that was really cool. And it gave those last 60 seconds some panic mode, where you're like, holy shit, anyone could win still. Which was cool.
Yeah, but I'll have thoughts about that in the men's match.
I think we're going to have
the same thing in both.
I think we're going to have the same thoughts on that, yeah. Yeah, I thought it was good. The reason I gave it a 7 was because I really didn't see anything clever or like over the top amazing or like it was just kind of just a good wrestling match. It was really surprising at the time that Kendall won because I was like, oh, so they're like giving her a shot. They're like, they want to put some spotlight on her. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Especially when you have Sol Ruca in the match and she loses clean. In a match like this, it's kind of hard to say that she lost clean, but like there was no interference on her part to make her lose. She just didn't win, right?
Yeah, she just didn't win. I mean, she didn't get pinned at all. She didn't lose any falls.
Wow, that's interesting. I never realized that.
Yep.
I wonder if that'll be a storyline this week of her going to Ava and being like, I didn't get a single pinfall on me.
Yeah, she did not lose any.
I deserve something. Yeah, that could be a story. Interesting. But yeah, I just it was fine. It was good. I think I was just expecting more because I've only seen one other Iron Survivor match that I can recall, and I don't think it quite lived up to the expectations of that match. But it was still good.
I mean, for me, you had the, not really spots, not really the high spots, but the suspense, the drama of, everybody's tied with a minute left or 90 seconds left or whatever. You had The spot where one person went in the box and then the 4 remaining people were in the corners. We're in each corner just staring at each other, standing up at the same time, getting the big rest spot, hype spot, whatever, with the suspense building up kind of thing.
Yeah.
The fighting spirit kind of thing. The whole story, the psychology with Soul with her knee, getting attacked, having to leave for a couple minutes and then coming back, trying to fight from behind, getting the 2 quick pinfalls to tie up with everybody. Just a lot of stuff going on. They all had chemistry with each other pretty much, no real kind of misses, no real kind of anything like that. I just really liked it. It was just a really, really good match. Kept me engaged, kept me wondering what was going to happen next.
Yeah, I don't disagree with any of that. I would say that the 2 highlights out of the 5 were Kendall Gray and surprisingly Jordynne Grace. I thought she did fantastic.
Yeah, she did.
Sol Ruca was kind of protected, which is what I kind of thought was going to happen when we were doing the prediction show. I was like, they might keep her away. She might have a couple things here and there, but I think I don't know if she's fully recovered yet, and I don't think she is. I think they're protecting her. Lola kind of just blended into the background for me, and then Claude Jordan did a good job. So it was kind of what I expected, but I feel like I didn't quite hit what I was wanting it to hit. What was our expectation levels for this?
9 and 9.
Oof. Yeah. It was still good. I was expecting just a banger for me, and it didn't quite hit that. I often rate matches with the way that I feel at the end of them, and the way I felt at the end of this one was, they went with Kendall Gray. Okay. And that was kind of it. It was kind of like, that was good. All right. I wasn't like, that was sick.
But they still kept Soul looking strong because she's the one that basically laid out. Who was it that she did the Soul Snatcher 2?
2 people
from the steps outside onto somebody, and then she
did it in the ring.
Pushed them in the ring.
Yeah.
And then Kendall took advantage and hit her finisher off the top rope. Kendall, she's just kind of bland. She's really, really good.
Yeah, she needs a character.
She's just kind of bland.
Yeah, that was that wasn't going to be my initial caveat with her, because she's in Evolve. It's going to take time to give her a character. They're not doing characters really over on Evolve. They're just doing in-ring practice
matches.
Yeah, that's all they're doing over there. So she'll get a character eventually, and she needs it. And honestly, a lot of wrestlers in NXT kind of need a persona to go with.
We'll get there too. Yeah.
Quite a lot of just generic wrestlers in NXT right now. We need some more.
Shiloh Hill.
Oh yeah, we'll get to him. But I think the bigger problem with her is her size. Tiny women like her on the main rosters, quote main rosters, Raw and SmackDown. There's only really been one that has made it, and that's Sasha. Zelina won the United States title. She's never really going to go higher than that. What was her name that got released? Katana Chance. She had the same issue. These tiny ladies seem to have a ceiling for some reason, and I don't know whether that is charismatic talent or they just don't think that these tiny women are believable against the likes of Io Sky and Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair and these taller.
I think Kendall's bigger than Zelina. She's a little more comparable to Sasha.
And Sasha's small though. I feel like Zelina's got some
Kendo
more
can
beef.
go like Sasha can.
Yes.
No, Zelina,
true.
no.
Zelina, you don't think Zelina's got more beef?
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
I think Zelina's slightly bigger than Katana Chance.
I think everyone's bigger than Katana Chance. I think she was so small.
I think she's just slightly bigger than Katana.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem for her, I think. We'll see, though. We'll see. I have that concern, but character is probably a bigger issue. She's just bland wrestler X. Yeah. All right. Anything else before we get to predictions?
No.
All right.
I think that's it.
Predictions. How doth we fare, sir?
Well, funny you ask. We both thought she would kind of be protected, and we both thought that Soul was going to take it.
Wow.
So we both shot another blank.
Batting 0.
Yeah, batting all zeros so far. First bonus question. So who delivers a better hip attack while I'm doing this? Lola Vice or Tony Storm?
Lola's is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Hers is pretty good. I would say Lola.
Yeah, she does a nice little dance beforehand.
I mean, whatever. But she doesn't do this the thing that a lot of wrestlers do, and like overly protects their opponent. Like she gets in there, you know.
Although, she gets that big butt in there. Oh yeah.
Did I mention that Lola Vice needs a different persona? She needs a different persona.
You would be wrong, sir.
Okay.
All right. Well, first bonus question.
Mm-hmm.
Who gets the least amount of pinfalls?
I think that was like a 4-way tie, wasn't it?
That would have been a 4-way tie.
So
with everybody but the winner.
So as long as someone didn't say Kendall Gray, we got a point. Uh-oh.
And we both said Lola, speaking of.
Woo! Okay, we got a point. We're on the board.
So we're both on the board.
We're not getting skunked. All right.
Second bonus question. Who enters last?
That was Sol Ruka.
It was Sol Ruka.
I think you got this one, if I recall. Oh.
No, I said, who did I say? I said Kalani. I thought Kalani was going to kind of get screwed.
Who'd I say?
You said Jordan Grace.
Yeah, that makes sense. I thought they were going to save her for the end, but it makes sense in hindsight.
Kalani was
Protect Sol.
Kalani was one of the first two, and Jordan was the third.
Interesting. All right.
2 matches through, and neither one of us are doing good at all.
Tied at 2. No, not good at all.
2, right. Tied at 1. What are you talking about?
Didn't we just get 2 points?
No, we just got 1. 1 bonus question. They had 2 falls. Lola had 2 falls, but she had the least amount, so that was only one point for the bonus.
No, we got 1 for the first question, which was wait, what was the first question?
No.
I don't even remember now.
First question was who had the least amount of falls. We both said Lola and got a point.
Yeah. And the
second question who enters last?
Oh, neither
of us got it wrong.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Too many recordings lately, folks. It's still a thing. Post Christmas, I'll be fine. All right, let's move on. Next up was Ethan Page defending his Canadian championship against Mr. Iguana.
Not Canadian championship.
Yeah. It's the Canadian championship. Mm-hmm. It is. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's in my notes. I got to read it like that. All right, rating.
But it wasn't, though.
Okay. Are you thinking still?
No.
What was that? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Not too far off. What cage match give it? Can only imagine.
6 and 4. Cage match 6.20.
Okay. Closer to you for sure. Well, Bleacher Report has, I think, got their B key stuck because they gave it a B as well. Weird. Notable
They're about right on.
with a B on all 3 matches. I don't know if all 3 matches had.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I thought you meant cage match.
Oh, no. Yeah. No, Bleacher Report has given a B to all 3 matches so far.
I mean, for what the match was and what it was supposed to be, I would agree with it a B. But based on our rating scale, I give it a 6.
Okay. Notable moments and observations. Iguana playing dead was funny, but it's not the kind of spot you expect to see on a WWE or NXT PLE. They don't explain why, but Page turning his back on Iguana to complain to the ref is the kind of rookie mistake his character should not be making. And
he's a heel.
Yeah.
That's what heels do.
I guess. We'll get into it. It seemed like Mr. Iguana was off a step. He had a couple of mistakes that Page had to cover up. Yeah. So, for me, this just felt like something that shouldn't have been on the show. Sorry. I know you like Mr. Iguana, but this was... They've been making Ethan Page look so good, and then they put him in a match like this where he should demolish Mr. Iguana, but they end up putting on like a 10-minute Santino fest. And I just couldn't take any of it seriously. I was just like, okay, I get what they're doing here, but this is not what should be happening on a PLE with Ethan Page as North American / Canadian champion. This should have been on NXT or Raw or something like that. Like, I don't know.
No, come on.
No.
You're a hater.
If this was a pay-per-view and I paid $60 to watch this, I'd be like, what the fuck is this on the show for? I don't need Al Snow versus Steve Blackman, on a pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Like, it just...
And which one is Mr. Iguana? Is Mr. Iguana Al Snow or is he Steve Blackman?
He's head cheese.
Wow.
Hey, they even said it.
You are a fucking hater.
They even said it in Bleacher Report. They were like, he was kind of off his step. He had a lot of like, what do the trainers at WWE call it? Where they quick step because they don't have their footing properly. Oh, it's like Roadrunner feet. He had Roadrunner feet, and I'm like, this guy's just not adapting to American wrestling very well. I don't understand why they keep doing it. I don't know. He's fine.
He's better than Orange Cassidy, okay?
No, he's definitely not better than Orange Cassidy. I like Orange Cassidy.
Who are you?
This guy is like...
And what have you done with TJ?
This guy's like the friendly version of Boogeyman. I don't know.
Who are you? And what have you done with TJ? You son of a bitch.
There we go.
Fun.
I was fun. I mean, it was a fun match, but that's not what I want on PLEs. I don't want this goofy crap. Especially when you're trying to make something out of Ethan Page, and he just kind of made him look like an idiot, And there's a puppet involved, and it was just.
Well, he's Canadian, so he kind of is.
How dare you, what? Sir? You son of a bitch! Yeah, there we go. Sim 31 said it. There we go. It was Mr. Iguana is Danhausen for WWE. That's what he is.
Wow. Whatever.
I have nothing else to say about this match. Ethan Page won. Of course he did. Well,
it was fun.
Yeah, it was a thing. It existed.
I like Iguana. Mr. Iguana is good.
He doesn't do anything for me. I mean, I will give him this. He has a character. He has a persona, which is cool. But no one's ever going to consider him anything more than like a Scotty 2 Hottie. If that. He's never going to win a championship. He's just there he's a squash jobber.
I hope he beats Cody. Okay.
I mean, I would love to see that. That'd be hilarious. I'd probably stop watching WWE at that point, but. All right, let's just get into predictions because I don't know what the fuck else to say. It was a weird puppet fest. What they should have done with this match is they should have set up whatever's coming next. At the end of the match, someone should have came out.
They should have had Iguana win. Son of a bitch.
I can't do it. Dude acting like Ozzy Osbourne and Gene Simmons.
You ruined my mood. Ethan won.
Yay!
Me for 5, you for 4. Okay.
Yay! We got points. I'm happy. I have no idea what the right, yeah.
Was it a clean win or was it a dirty win?
It was definitely a clean win. If Ethan Page had,
it was a clean win.
If he had to cheat to beat Mr. Iguana, just pack your bags now, dude.
It was a clean win, and we both said clean.
Good. All right, can we move on from this? You know who I like better? What was his tag partner's name? La Parka. I like La Parka better than Mr. Iguana. No, I do. I'm dead serious. I like La Parka. I think he's better in the ring than Mr. Iguana. All right, let's move on before I get killed. Next up was Izzy Dame versus Tatum Paxley. Stop looking at me like that. Tatum Paxley, Izzy Dame in a grudge match. And I'm just going to hide my face while I write down my rating. Oh, fuck.
I was in such a good mood, too.
The Packers suck. He's going to kill me. Send help. Is he frozen? Or is he just mad?
I'm not frozen.
Okay, I'm not frozen.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, shit.
I don't even know who you are anymore, TJ.
Hopefully I'm your predictions champion still. But we'll see. Ready? I'm actually second guessing my score here. What did I
second guess some life decisions right now?
What did I give Obafemi and Saints? 7?
You gave them a 6.
Okay, then I'm okay with this then.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Okay. Not too far off again. What did Cage Match give it? Oh, for our audio listeners, I gave it a 5. And Cole gave it a 6.
5.81.
Okay. Right
off of 84 votes.
Right in between.
So far.
And Bleacher Report gave it a C. So we're all kind of in that range. Notable moments and observations. They went a little overboard with Paxley's makeup. I disagree. I think I said on the show, on our prediction show, that I hope she comes out with that crying makeup because that looks sick.
Yep.
And so Bleacher Report, you suck. Which I think we've already established at this point, quite honestly. Some of their comments are weird. It feels like WWE really has no plans for Vance. He barely wrestles. Even Spears has taken a backseat in recent months.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought that last night, too. I don't know when the last time we saw either one of them wrestle was.
No idea what they're doing with them. It's weird.
I don't see Spears ever making it up to the main roster. I think he's just going to stay there and kind of
100%.
Be a coach, be a helper or whatever.
Maybe a producer at some point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Izzy Dame has good physicality and mic skills. If she can polish her in-ring work, she will be a valuable talent.
Could be.
Yeah.
She's generic wrestler 4. Look.
Yeah. Yeah, another blonde. But yeah. she is good on the mic though. Although she was not given enough time on NXT this week because she was making a good promo, but the crowd sucked and they weren't listening to her. But
yeah, that crowd was something different on Tuesday.
Yeah, they were bad, man. Like I was like, you guys are the hardcore NXT crowd and you're not listening to anything someone's saying in the ring. Okay.
I think that's when they were doing the wave. Was during that segment.
Yeah, they did a fucking wave. No. They did the wave for something else. There was a match going on and they did the wave. And I was like, this crowd sucks. Like, they're just, like, seriously. I think they were told to stop doing the wave at one point when they did it. Because they all kind of looked over to the side when they did the wave. And then they stopped. I was like, I think you guys got told to knock it off. So this match was very story heavy. There was physicality in it, of course, because it is still a wrestling match, but it was very sports entertainment heavy. To a bad point, I think. Unfortunately, there was some good stuff in there, and some of the quote unquote acting between Tatum and the Culling was really good. There was just too much of it. It seemed like every...
Yeah, I think that kind of overplayed Izzy.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the, come here, I'm sorry, I'm going to hug you kind of thing. And then like looking away to the camera.
Yeah, she did it like 3 or 4 times.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay, guys.
She did it way too much.
Yeah. Like, didn't land. You can't do that over and over again. You can only do that once.
Made Tatum out to be
an idiot.
Kind of look like a chump. Yeah.
Yeah. That finisher. That I don't know what she calls that move. The Tatum's finisher. She did it on the table.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That move was crazy. That looked painful. So, good acting and good stuff like that, but it was oversaturated with that stuff. And I still think that this match would have definitely benefited from a street fight instead of just a regular match. Because we didn't get the viciousness, we didn't get the hatred, we didn't get the revenge. We got a taste of it.
If it was supposed to be a blow-off match, I could see it. But I think with the winner, it may not be a blow-off match yet.
You think they're going to go back and forth? Okay. That would actually make sense for the next PLA New Year's Evil. Makes sense to continue that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Izzy Dame won. Thanks to a distraction, though, from Spears, I think it was.
Yep. With the doll, and
yeah,
Tatum went back in the ring and got booted right as soon as she stood up and turned around.
Yeah. I liked it. I was entertained by it, but there was just a lot of hiccups. A lot of stuff that just wasn't... Whoever produced this match overproduced it, unfortunately.
And there were no stakes, really.
No.
Not that it had to be for a title, but it just weren't any stakes for PLE.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, it needed to be a street fight, but maybe we will get that just at the next PLE.
Yep.
What was our hype level on this one?
Hype level on this one, 5.
Okay, so it met my expectations. Yeah, makes sense. I don't think we did hype level on the other two. No, we did, but not on the Ethan Page match. We didn't do the hype level for that one.
We're not even going to talk about that. I had a 6 for it.
Okay.
So
what did I have for it?
Mine was right about.
We're not going to talk about that.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah. Predictions.
So, I guess I thought it was going to be the end of the feud, and I thought Tatum was going to win, and you thought Izzy was going to pull it out. So
1 point.
You got 1 point on it, and I missed mine.
I need more than that. Okay.
Bonus question was over under 8 minutes. How long was it going to be? Kind of seemed to drag on a little bit just because of all the acting and all the non-action during it. It actually went 12 minutes and 36 seconds according to Cage Match. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Wasn't even the shortest match on the card.
Wow. Which one was?
Ethan?
Oh, wow.
Well, the match before this, the one that we won't name.
Okay.
The match that you hated.
I didn't hate it. I just didn't appreciate it. Hey!
Shut up. We're moving on. Hey! I picked the over. No, I picked the under. You picked the over.
Sweet.
Mr. Iguana. So you got the 1 point, and I drew a blank on that match too.
All right. That means we're going into our final match, which was the men's Iron Survivor match. Javon Evans, Leon Slater, I Believe in Joe Hendry, Dion Lennox, and Miles Randy Bourne. Let's do whoever. Ooh, I have a crisp number. It's very crisp. Ready?
Yes.
You do a lot of staring into the oblivion. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're not too far off again.
Nope, not too far.
What Cage Match give it?
8.41.
Whoa. Okay.
Off of 90 votes so far.
Interesting. Let's see what Bleacher gave it.
I'm not staring off into oblivion. I'm just amazed at the stuff that's coming out of your mouth tonight about this.
Well, Bleacher Report finally broke its B. Well, actually, no, it already broke its B. It gave Dame and Paxley a C. But it gave this one an A-. Wow. All right.
Okay.
Well, before we get into that, though, let's talk about the Shiloh Hill announcement and final promo.
Oh, my golly.
What do we think about this promo style thing that he's been doing? He's been sitting at a computer talking about his life, but in throwing in some dark kind of like, kind of ways. And also this like hacker computer thing going on. I'm not really sure. But it was announced that he's going to have his debut match on NXT this week. Not sure against who. And it turns out
Dante Chen is my guess.
Who?
Dante Chen, exactly.
Okay.
That's my guess.
And I guess we found out that he was talking to like a computer AI that was testing him to see if he's worthy of being on NXT, which was really weird.
Yeah, that was weird. Really weird.
I do like the idea of his gimmick being like this like real person who has fallen into wrestling, and he's got this like dark psycho kind of vibe to him. I do like that. The promos were weird though, because he was basically just talking as if he was just talking to like a buddy. It wasn't
kind of turned up.
Yeah.
To 11 kind of thing.
It could be good stuff. We don't really know yet. We need to see what he does in the ring. Because if he walks into that fucking arena and does the Running Man, I'm out. He's got to have some sort of new package, new presentation when he gets into that ring. If he doesn't, what the fuck are we even looking at? You know what I mean?
So do you think he's going to be more towards a heel or more towards a babyface? Based on his promos. Based on that style of promo.
I don't know. It's tough to tell. Because he's being weird, but not like I'm a bad guy weird. He's like just being weird. It could be complete heel, but I don't really know. He needs to interact with somebody. He's basically just been talking to himself,
and not over a computer. That seems kind of kind of creepy vibes, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely creepy. Definitely creepy. Yeah. They could do some cool stuff with a hacker gimmick, but like think of all the social media kind of stuff that they could do. If he's in a feud with somebody, he could hack their social media account and do some creepy shit on their social media account. They could do some really cool stuff with that idea.
And maybe he can be that NXT anonymous guy.
Yeah, that's what. Well, not specifically that, but like
that's been there forever, basically.
Yeah. It would be cool if like the Titantron could like look like it's being hacked, and like during someone's match, if he's stalking someone, the banners could all get hacked, and they say like I'm watching you and stuff like that. Like the idea has a bunch of layers that you could really sink into. The question is whether his charisma and his in-ring ability will match the vibe that he's given, and we'll see. So let's get to the match itself. Evans and Slater work so well together as both partners and opponents. WWE would be wise to sign Slater as soon as his TNA deal is up.
Yeah. Oh, they will. 100%.
Yeah. I wonder how. I wish contracts were like more public so we could just know how long he's got left. Miles Bourne won the right to pick his spot, so he chose to come out in the third spot instead of last. Weird. That is a little strange to pick third.
Well, his reasoning made sense.
What was his reasoning?
He didn't want to be. Well, he didn't. Being in first means you were in there the whole time to be able to get falls, but you tire out faster.
Mm-hmm.
You come in last, you can kind of clean up and kind of catch up real quick, but you're not in there as long as all the others.
You don't have much time. Yeah, that's fair.
Right.
So
you don't have as much time, so we picked in the middle.
That's fair.
It's a good babyface thing to do.
Yeah, that's fair. And then the dive that he hit over the top rope was great. I don't remember what that was.
Basically, it's just a somersault dive, and he landed pretty much on his feet.
Okay. I thought the one that Leon Slater was better. He did one of those jumps over the turnbuckle thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that
was Slater's smaller, faster. You would expect something like that, but, Bourne is
Randy
the size of a young Randy Orton. Yeah, he's the size of a young Randy Orton doing that kind of thing. So
someone pointed out to me, they're like
a little bit different.
They were like, I wonder if because Miles is hard of hearing, if he latched on to
what?
If he latched on to Randy Orton when he was watching him, and that's why he moves so like him. Is he whenever he was practicing and training, he was moving like him because he was emulating him on purpose because he knows how good he is. That's really what I kind of that makes sense. I don't think it's random. I think he was watching tapes, watching videos, and going, "Oh yeah, this is the guy that I want to be like." He does need to curb that, though. He needs to figure out his own movement. I liked it at first, but now I'm like, you're a little too close to Orton now. You're like almost identical, like even down to the mannerisms that he has.
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy, but he's still great. He's still fantastic. So yeah, I think the elephant in the room is that whoever produced this match really fucked up badly. Because it was exactly the same match as the fucking women's one. Exactly the same. There was no difference. It was everyone was keeping pace with each other, and then they got a last second pin. Just like in the women's match.
So
what the
everybody got one pin. In the women's, it was 2.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody got pinned once in this match.
Right. Well, no, because
except at the very end.
Right. Except for whoever he pinned at the end, which I think was Leon, right?
Yeah. We'll get there.
Yeah, I just when I was watching this match, I'm like, are they fucking replicating the first fucking Iron Survivor match? I'm like, you don't do that. That's so stupid.
They basically made it to where the first 23 minutes of it are completely irrelevant.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
And that's why this one got lower points than the other one.
Me too. I took points off it because if you go second, then you got to do something different than the first one to stand out. And not only did you not do that, you basically replicated the same exact idea for the match outline. Why? Why would you do that? It was so dumb. We give shit to AEW all the time for producers clearly not talking to each other when they're designing these matches, and then you get 4 matches in a single pay-per-view where they all use a tombstone. And you're like, do you guys not talk to one another? Tombstone's not going to make any impact if you have it 4 times in a show.
They had Saul taken out of the match for a minute or 2 because of the knee. They had Javon taken out of the match for a minute or 2 because Dion kept him in the penalty box when he didn't need to be in there.
Mm-hmm.
I
actually wonder if it was the same person producing both, and they were like, I don't have time to make 2 completely different matchups. I'm just going to do the exact same thing twice. Because it's so bizarre. I was watching this going, where have I seen this before? Oh yeah, an hour ago. Like it was just, it took away from the excellence of the match because the guys involved in this match put on some great, they put on some great story, in-ring psychology, great moves, but it was the same outline, and I was just annoyed. I was like, we're all tied again? Okay. What's the chances of that happening? It just seems so lazy. It's like, well, we don't want lazy. Yeah, we don't want any of these guys to look bad, so we got to have them all tied. It's like, no, that's not how you do it. You can't do that. Someone's got to take the poopies, You
have someone go up 3-1.
Yeah.
And then you have two guys get pinfalls towards the end, and then another one almost get one. And then, the guy wins after being up for a few minutes. You don't do two matches where you get a pin with less than 5 seconds left on both of them.
Yeah, you can't do that. It sucks.
It's the same match twice. It does.
It's absurd. Yeah, it's absurd. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, you guys have this match happens once a year. You fucked it up. How does that happen? I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I was dumbfounded. I couldn't believe it. You were going to talk about Leon Slater, I think. Something about Leon Slater getting the final pinned. Like he was the final guy to get pinned.
Oh, no, who was it? It was...
Or was it Dion?
It was Miles.
It was Miles.
It was Miles. They got pinned last. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Javon pinned Leon. Dion pinned Javon. Joe pinned Miles. Leon pinned Joe. Miles pinned Dion. So everybody had one, and everybody got pinned once. And then right at the very end, last second, Javon pinned Miles. So it's like one of those things where they didn't want anybody to look bad or lose at all.
Yeah, they booked themselves into a corner.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good match, but
nobody stood out because of that.
No one really stood. There were things that I remembered. Joe never, not that he didn't smile, but he took this match seriously than he did the others. When he came out, he did his little spin. He didn't. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looked stern.
Yeah, he was like, "I'm here to win."
Like he was determined to win. The first 5 minutes was just phenomenal with Javon and Leon.
Oh, dude.
Which I not that I called it, but I was hoping that's how it was going to be.
Yeah. No, you did call it.
I was hoping that's what it was going to be, and that's what it was, and it was. I can't wait for a 30-minute Iron Man, a 60-minute time limit, whatever, for the X Division title.
Give us a 60-minute Iron Man match for these two. That would be just insane.
Golly.
Yeah, they are on fire when they're in the ring together. Yeah.
Miles looked good.
Yeah. Everyone kind of looked good.
Dion had some good heel moments.
Yeah, I see a lot of potential in him to be really good.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know how much time Leon's got on his TNA contract, but if he can be in both TNA and NXT pretty much full time, Leon's awesome. Incredible. Mm-hmm. For being 21 years old.
It's according to the Googles, Leon Slater is still booked until fall of 2026.
Okay.
He signed a multi-year agreement in the latter half of 2023, which is usually a long-term agreement. Is usually 3 years for TNA.
Okay.
So he doesn't have too much longer. But yeah, I think if we look at the women's match, Kendall Gray clearly stood out. They did the right things within the match to make her stand out, right? Not just winning, obviously, but like they did the right things in that match to make her stand out. She got the first pinfall, all this kind of stuff, right? Nobody in this match stood out because of the way they wrote it.
And they even did the same pinfall with less than 5 seconds left before before the first person or before the third person came out.
And the ending
in the men's match. Yeah.
I was baffled, man. I'm clocking all that shit the whole time, going like, why is this a mirror? There's no why. This is so stupid. Like, whoever produced the match, you fucking failed miserably. It's just so stupid. Yeah, especially when I look back at the first Iron Survivor match where Grayson Waller won. There was still a minute left when he took the lead, which was hilarious because he was like, "Oh fuck," and then he basically spent the whole minute just avoiding people. It was really that's such a much more clever and interesting way.
Trying to break up pinfalls.
Yeah. It was just like, that's how you do that. That's how you do it, like a unique ending. But instead of a unique ending, you gave both matches the same fucking ending and the same beginning.
The same ending.
Yeah.
I
hate being disappointed, man. What was our hype level for this one? Must have been an 8 or a 9.
8. 8 and 8.
8 and 8. Yeah. And I gave it like what I give it, a 5 or 6.
I think you gave it a 6. You gave it a 6. I gave it a 7.
It's such a shame because the talent is there. The talent is huge, but
yeah,
they fucked it up. But yeah, Javon Evans won with 2, and everyone else had 1. I was surprised. I mean, yeah, it goes without saying that I was surprised that nobody else stood out. Fuck, it makes me so mad. like if you wanted to try and make someone here stand out, you should have had them pull ahead by like 3-0 or something like that. And then gradually other people catch up. Like, why didn't you do that? Why? I don't get it. And if anything, you made Leon Slater kind of look like a chump. I don't know. You did, man.
Kind of.
Like, why would you do that? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know what they were doing. But Javon's your winner. Let's get to predictions.
Javon was your winner? Predictions.
Rant of the week.
You said Javon was the winner?
I did.
He basically pulled defeat from the jaws of victory of Miles Bourne, who was my pick.
Oh yeah, it was. It was too, right? That's interesting how that worked out. Okay.
So I missed it with Miles, and you got it with Javon.
Yeah, so we have Javon Oba at New Year's Evil and Kendall JC at New Year's Evil.
Yes.
Which is sometime in January. Okay. I don't know when.
First bonus question was, who goes in the box the most?
Well, I guess technically that's Leon, even though he didn't go in or it was a 4-way tie. Go in the
second time?
I guess that's Leon. Well, I guess he did technically. There was technically seconds left, so he would have gone in there. I guess I don't know. It's a technicality.
But if the rule is that the time doesn't start until you go in,
yeah, they didn't start the timer.
Went in.
Yeah, they didn't start the timer, so it was a 4-way tie. Or 5-way tie.
Now it would be a 5-way tie.
So everyone was the right answer.
So it's either a 5-way tie or we don't get it because we both picked Dion.
We both picked Dion anyway.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Whether it's one,
it doesn't matter.
We both get it right or we both get it wrong. It's a wash.
Wow. Who would have thought the booking would be that bad?
Yeah.
Wow.
The second bonus question, who enters third.
It was Miles.
And obviously, I mean, well, he didn't decide until the show, but I didn't realize that the match that he won on Tuesday said that he could
pick
where he goes. So he ended up choosing third. But neither one of us picked the right answer. I said Joe, and you said Leon. So we both missed another one. We both did not so well.
This is probably our worst performance ever. You know, and since we started a year and a half, there's no way we've done worse than this. I can't wait to see what the totals are. It's going to be like...
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but...
Well, I guess it depends. I liked it. Yeah, well, no, it's not necessarily a bad thing. That means it was unpredictable. But in this case, it didn't really translate to a better show because of that.
So speaking of better shows and whatnot, ratings for it, I think it kind of just got bit by, well, I think for you, it just kind of got bit by not having but 5 matches on the card. I was pretty consistent with mine. Overall ratings for the show and for the matches, I was at a 6.4. You were at a 6.
Yeah. Sounds about right. What was our hype level for it?
Yep. Overall cage match. Overall cage match, 8.62.
Yikes. That's way too high.
Yeah.
They were being generous.
I think we both said either 8 or 9 with what we were, with our hype level.
Yeah, I think I went 8 and you went 9 because you were like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely did not meet expectations.
No, that definitely not meet expectations.
It's so sad. That would be like the Royal Rumble sucking, you know?
Well, I mean, Jey Uso did win it, so it kind of did.
The rest of the show was good, though. The actual matches were good. I don't know. I was looking forward to this one, so I was really disappointed.
I was too, because Iron Survivors is just a different kind of match.
Yeah, I love it.
That I like.
Love the concept. Yep. Hate the writers.
This year,
yeah. Yeah, I got to go back and watch the ones I missed.
All right. Yeah. I need to do that quickly before the end of the year because, well, I don't know if everything for NXT is going to be on Peacock still going forward. I don't know if that means all the NXT is going to stay on Peacock because everything WWE, ECW, WCW is being taken off Peacock at the beginning of the year here in the States. Because none of it's being aired on Peacock going forward, but NXT is.
Everything's still on Netflix up here.
Yep.
Thankfully.
Everywhere but the United States.
Yep, they're screwing the Americans left, right, and center, man. What else is new? Their home base.
You've got Netflix for Raw. You've got USA for SmackDown. You've got CW for NXT TV. You've got Peacock for Saturday Night's Main Event and NXT PLEs.
Can you imagine?
ESPN for WWE PLEs. Crazy.
Yeah, they're making it suck to be an American wrestling fan. High ticket prices. It's always been easy for Canadians because we've always had everything on one channel. Like back in the day, it was on Sportsnet, but everything was on Sportsnet except for the pay-per-views, obviously.
TSN, you have TSN up there too, right?
Was Raw ever on TSN? It may have been at one point. Oh, Raw was also on Spike TV for a while too, I think.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It was here.
Yeah. But it was always easy to find it up here. And now it's super easy. Everything's just on Netflix, which is nice. All right. How'd we do? Who's walking with the belt?
So a total of 22 points were available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 bonus questions that were 1 point each, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 point for each match. So 22 total points available. So the totals that I'm about to give you are total out of 22 points. Your winner for NXT Deadline 2025 predictions by a score of 10-7. And still, TJ fucking Leo.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I wasn't too afraid this time. Because
you son of a bitch.
I got the last 2 matches and we both fucked up the first 2, so I was pretty confident. But still champ. Yeah. It's not going to take long for me to defend it again, though. We got Saturday night's main event coming up. So
yes, we do. And it's a big one.
It's a big one.
It's a significant one.
And it's the last one of the year. It's the last one of the year for us.
Well, last one we're gonna do. We still have World's End, yep. AEW, but
spoilers. We're not doing that one. I think it's
we're not doing that one.
It's like 2 days after Christmas or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 2 days after Christmas.
What the fuck are they thinking? My God, so dumb. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to follow me on the socials, I'm at TJ-Leo on BlueSky.
At Colt2K on BlueSky and X.
If you want to email us, you could do so at co.op.podcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and join the Co-op Club Discord community server. Link is in the description. And if you're so inclined, patreon.com/co-op entertainment. If you want to throw us a few bucks to help support the channel, Colt2K.
Yes, sir.
Take us out.
All right, that's going to wrap up this episode of Wrestling Renaissance, where we recapped all the results and our predictions for NXT Deadline. Plus, watch TJ Leo somehow retain his predictions championship again. Real shocking stuff. Almost as shocking as Tony D'Angelo popping up at the end like he'd been pulling strings all night. Totally unrelated, I'm sure. Definitely no funny business helping TJ keep that title, though. Nope. None at all. No conspiracy at all. But honestly, at this point, we just might need Nia Jax to come beat TJ Leo up and bring Mr. Iguana with her and have Kathy Kelly interview them afterwards just to finally put a stop to his reign of nonsense. But thanks for kicking it with us. And as always, keep the Renaissance alive.